How's it going, folks? It's Adam here with Only SP, bringing you another First Impressions. This time it's Blackguards by Daedalic Entertainment and is available right now on Steam.
We might follow our reason, our instinct, or our friends. Sooner or later, all of them deceive us. Trust no one, they say. Especially not yourself. Eleanor!
Alrighty. As I told you, pretty story heavy and also pretty dramatic. Alright, so here's the initial tutorial to show you what's going on. With the option to do a story back on any time. Fair enough. Moving the camera with WASD. Also you can scroll wheel and out. So here we go. This is very important. 2 areas of movement. Dash, which is the first one. I will tell you in a second. And the blue action range. So if you dash outside of your action range, that's your turn. It's finished. However, if you move inside the action range, then you have one more thing to do. You can attack, or you can wait, or you can cast a spell. You can do something like that. So that's very important to keep in mind. It's not too complex, but it's a nice way of doing things. And then, of course, once you have still inside the action range, you can attack by left click. And then if you, for some strange reason, you don't feel like attacking the wolf who just murdered the princess, you can just hit enter and let him attack you first. So we're going to get straight up into the beast's face and launch our first attack. Once you do an action, it's not something like XCOM where you have action points, so if you decide to shoot or attack on one turn, you can do the same on your next turn. Once you attack, your turn is over. That's that. Even if you could move about. Alright.
Princess!
No more secrets.
Eleanor! What's going on? What's happening to me?
There's somebody back there!
So it's not looking good for us. We've been found with the princess's body in a pretty bad state of affairs.
The name. Tell us the name.
Lysander? What?
To hell with you, bastard! You slew Eleanor.
No! No, that's not... What happened to me?
He must tell us the name.
What are you talking about? What name?
Tell us what you know, this instant!
What I know? What name?
Too bad. You leave me no choice. My friend Muratori will make you talk.
Tell us the name.
Ah!
The name!
What name? I don't know any name!
So pretty gruesome. The sound, the...
I've
hate that
always
sound.
known what I want out of life. To sleep the days away under the sun. I just wanted to live. No more, no less. But the death of the princess changed everything. They think I murdered her. And they might be right. Maybe it doesn't even matter. You come into this world as a nobody, and you leave it as a nobody. They'll put a rope around my neck, and my neck will break. But one question still haunts me by the Nameless One. What happened to me?
I don't know why you're here, but I have a feeling you shouldn't stay.
How did you manage to free yourself?
You biggins don't know how to lock up an Angra show.
We have company.
Hey!
Alrighty. So we're trying to break out for a crime we didn't commit. And here's the ring menu, which is pretty important. So, all your special moves, abilities, essentially anything you possibly do in your turn is here. You can access it by right-clicking. I love the retro version of a mouse they have there. Very cool. And then here is the initiative bar. Okay, this marks essentially a order of turn. Pretty standard stuff. Alrighty. So let's get up here a bit. And obviously we can't do much here, so I'll give you a look at the actual ring menu. So here's perception. Okay, oops. That's fine. We move up with the... And then we've got nothing else to do there, so we'll just... yeah, let's just see if we can do... And end turn. As you can see here, weapon sets, which later on we're able to have, as you can see here, 3 different weapon sets. So you can have ones for short range, one for long range, and one for, I don't know, any mishmash of possible things you can come up with. And then you can wait. And this, we're going to get an opportunity to use the power blow in a little bit once we get a bit close to our enemy. But for now, end our turn. Now he's in range. And here's a tutorial for special moves, as I showed you before. So, let's get myself up there as well, and let's have a little crack at the fella. Alright, now it's time to use our special move. As you can see, power blow. You can get more of the special moves as the game goes on. Oh, that was vicious. So, that was fantastic.
By Angrash!
Not every blow you throw out will actually land. Some of them will be blocked or do no damage at all, as you just saw.
This one will be grateful that he doesn't have too much to carry on his way to the realm of the dead. Here are the keys. So, what's this name, eh? The name that Four Eyes was asking you about.
You mean Lysander?
I call him Four Eyes. Maybe you should just tell him what you know.
Okay, and here we go, an example of dialogue trees. So what's your name?
What's your name?
I am Norim.
Just Norim? No son of...
Just Norim.
And we could skip, but no, let's hear about
So why are you here?
I was trying to protect your country from the dragon. Fight fire with fire. Oh, so I thought.
What dragon?
The dragon. The golden one. He whose deceitfulness is going to devour us all. Because we've become blind to the eternal fight.
Ah.
So, obviously we like Norm.
Let me tell you a secret.
Friends, hello. I love secrets, but I would be eternally grateful if you could free me as well.
Oh, alright. And of course, after every battle, you get your loot and you get all these little things to pick up. You also can choose which ones you take with you. So I think we'll take the short sword. And I think we'll take the shabby belt. And I think, you know what, we'll take everything.
Please open the lock. I'm innocent, as innocent as a man my age can ever be.
Why are you locked up then?
If only I knew. I'm a mage, from Alantha no less. Obviously, reason enough to brand me a spy and throw me into the dungeon. The name's Zurbaran, from the House of Florios.
Al-Anfans can't be trusted. The dragon sent him, I tell you.
Okay, for the sake of first impressions, you get the idea that dialogue happens between the characters and it's very well acted in terms of the voice presentation. So let's try and fire on here and I can show you more of the game. Okay, saving the game, obviously very important. As you can see here, it does auto-save, quick save and quick load. It's always nice when they put those two buttons as far away from each other as possible, because I've been caught hotkeying F5 and F6 to quick save and quick load. A lot of pretty angry times. Okay, so here's an idea of how you progress through stages. Now I have the opportunity to go here to the door and see what we can find, or we can go into the guard room. So this is how you progress through each stage. You move from room to room. In each room,
You
you'll
don't
probably
talk
have
much,
something
do you?
like
My friends say
a
I talk too
dialogue or a
much.
scene like
Seems
this,
like those
or a
times are
battle,
over.
as you'll see later
Let's
in
see
a
if we can
bit.
find the key for this fashion disaster.
Hold it right there!
The chandelier! Cut the rope!
Now this is a very cool addition to the combat that they have. Interactive objects. So at any point, press V. Yeah, we're going to move a little bit closer. Press V and it'll give you an idea of everything in the room that can be you can interact with. So, as the dwarf, we can cut the rope. 2 down, easy peasy. The brute with fists. Can't do much here. Let's get right up there. Okay, the inventory. You know, learn by doing. So here it is here. Inventory, or you can click I as shortcuts. Tons of stuff to take in here. When you're first playing the game, it is worthwhile having a little run through these and taking a bit of it in, but there's, their first impressions will fly through. Okay, that's not a very good outfit to run into combat with. So we're going to give you, as I am a hunter, I'm going to give you the short bow. Get rid of that. There we go, already looking better. And then we're going to give him the belt. There you go, he's looking snazzy. Bit of armor, and then some arrows, very important. Give him all of them. And then I do believe I've got some shoes. Yes, I got some shoes as well. Can't run around barefoot. No, much better indeed. And also we're going to change character to, we can also change up here. He also gets a pair of shoes, and he will get something there. Give him a shield and give him the short sword. Now he's looking tough. Once again, you get loot, so you go from kind of set piece to set piece, and then you get a bit of narration, a bit of story as well alongside that.
That was my friend Lysander.
Amongst my people, friends drink together instead of torturing one another.
Each to his own. Why did they lock you up?
Oh, sorry. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just go straight up truth, because I like
They
being an
say
honourable man.
I killed someone. A princess.
And? Did you?
I don't know.
And where does this name come in?
I don't know.
You don't know much, do you?
Did you know the princess well?
Her father, Count Urias, had taken me into his service. Lysander knew her better,
Her and her bed?
in a manner of speaking.
Count Urias? Never heard of him.
He was a hero, a mage who rendered great services to the Horasian Empire. The Empress herself gave him the title of Count. But more than that, he's an explorer. He has a penchant for exotic peoples. Forest men, lizard folk.
Sounds more like a villain.
Alright, so you get the idea. Set piece, bit of story. Introduce a couple new things each time until you get accustomed to everything. And here's a little flashback.
Dueling again?
I don't know, is it really important? I think you insulted Eleanor.
That's not true.
We were drunk. All I know is I challenged you to a duel.
I've been there.
Or was it the other way round?
Don't be silly. Leave them be. I want to see them fight.
To the 5th hit!
Okay, I'm going to accept the duel just for one reason, then I'll
Alright,
skip over real
to
quick.
the 5th hit.
Just
At
for an
last.
environmental that you can use to your advantage. Okay, here it is. So, use environments Blackguards to your advantage. For example, you can try and lure your enemies into piles of mud. They slip, they're down for the end of their turn. You can charge over, whack them, and then they get back up. I'll show you an example in real time, and then we'll... So, here's the muddy area. It'd be hard to find, I'll tell you that. Oops. That wasn't so good. Okay. Okay, we'll try it this time. There we go. He's fell over. Insert football chant here. Alright, so bit by bit the backstory will be revealed, and this is the last thing I want to show you for the first impressions, is the world map. This is pretty important. Okay, so, yes. You're starting here, and you gotta get through here. This is one of the locations. Now this is the beautiful thing, that the whole world map is available to you. So it gives you an idea of just how much there is in this game. As you can see, quite a bit. And then there's some more over there. So quite a bit. So for your purchase on Steam, you're getting a lot of game. There's even a little ship over there. What is a nice touch is the candles. So I think that will more or less conclude the first impressions. Turn-based RPG system. You go from set piece of sorts to set piece. A bit of story be unveiled. The combat is nice. More is added to it as you progress through the game. So overall, I've been playing this a bit myself, and I'm quite enjoying it. I'm so far up to Dralash, but it's a fun game. It really is. So that will conclude first impressions. Thanks for watching, folks. Take care.